Key point 1. There is hardly a relationship between academic excellence and career or life success. There was a time when you were guaranteed a successful life as long as you worked hard in school, got a job, and worked your way up through middle management. The game has changed. While you need certification for some professions, such as law or medicine, most of the jobs out there do not need formal credentials for you to do them. Formal education is fast becoming a myth. Practical skills are the way to go these days. Teachers don't teach us these skills in school. You have to pick them up independently. Self-education is the secret of success today. College is helpful because it will train you to be open-minded, develop critical thinking skills, and expose you to new perspectives and ideas. You will revel in the world's famous authors' intellectual, academic, and cultural heritage. However, here your focus will be more on theory rather than practice. You learn how a bicycle is built and all about its elements, but you have to learn to ride yourself. Company pensions and job security are concepts that are fading away. These days, when you place an ad for small, odd jobs, you'll get a river of bachelor's degree holders applying for it. The old rules for achieving professional success no longer work. But is a college degree crucial for professional success? And what is the meaning of self-education for your career? How to find reliable mentors? Here, you will find answers to these questions and practical advice that can help you take advantage of the myriad opportunities to succeed. Ken Robinson says, "Schools kill creativity." Michael Ellsberg. Key point 2. Learn and develop professionally to thrive in the current work environment. The 21st century digitized, globalized economy has turned every traditional assumption on its head, including our beliefs about education. The modern educational system needs to take the new realities seriously by teaching children practical life skills and career-oriented content. It will help them tackle real-world challenges. Michael Ellsberg explains how he had to learn from self-educated millionaires, despite his college degree. He discovered that his adult happiness, fulfillment, success, or contribution to others had nothing to do with his attending college. He managed this thanks to self-education and reading a bunch of books. Become a lifelong learner to succeed in your work and life. The purpose of lifelong learning and professional development is to complement college education. Traditional college education, in its most elite conception, is not about teaching practical skills. As a result, lifelong learning and college education can work together. According to Malcolm Gladwell, author of Outliers: The Story of Success, two men can have similar IQs and different levels of success. He gave the example of Oppenheimer and Christopher Langan. Oppenheimer was successful not because of his academic proficiency, but because of his ability to connect with the right people. Langan's lack of development of this practical skill did not allow him to reach the same level. To achieve practical results, creative thinking, the ability to adapt to change, and emotional intelligence mean more than academic ability. Thus, the development of attitudes only happens in informal institutions rather than in everyday life. Education is not equal to academic excellence. Much more depends on your purposefulness, self-organization, and ability to find creative solutions. What is more, you need to have sensitivity to the needs of others, readiness to communicate with them, and convey your ideas effectively. Of course, believing in yourself and perceiving mistakes as steps toward success is crucial. Key point 3. Agrarian societies have been transformed into industrial ones by intellectual effort. As a result of the Great Recession between 2008 and 2010, college graduates had fewer jobs available. Most of these graduates incurred student loans that rose to $100,000. They studied for 4 years to realize eventually that the jobs they hoped to get had vanished. Companies gave most of these jobs to people in developing countries who would earn lower wages than the average worker in the developed world. Outsourcing is when a company transfers part of its production or business processes to another company or a person that is an expert in this field. To settle their debt, many graduates now need to take up low-level jobs utterly different from their course of study. They get paid much less than they expected. These outcomes have caused many people to question traditional assumptions about how to build a name. Previously, we considered someone successful for several reasons: academic achievements in school and college, managing to get a job in a large corporation, moving up the career ladder. Today, two things have upset this balance. They are the death of job security, new opportunities for flexible, self-created, independent careers created by the internet. Due to this growing competition, many people have created careers that can't be automated or outsourced. These people are called knowledge workers. A knowledge worker has developed the capacity to create a career rather than picking from existing ones. Intellectual workers can perform their work without special tools. It gives them independence from their workplace and employer. That is why they increasingly think about starting their own business. Having worked in production or a large company, they delve into all work processes, learn, and feel empowered to do their business. In addition, they understand that success is independent of formal education, but on results and efficiency. Did you know? According to the Consumer News and Business Channel, CNBC, in 2016, nearly 30% of billionaires didn't have a bachelor's degree. Key point 4. To make a difference in life, accept that the world doesn't always appreciate the effort. To make a mark globally, you must take risks and be ready to lose numerous times. Failures can't be avoided and are a part of learning. Hence, focus on bouncing back whenever you fail. Understanding that mistakes are a sign of growth will help you pick yourself up from your falls and continue building your successful career. Everyone dreams of becoming great and making an impact in the world. However, the world does not care about our intentions. It will not hand out freebies because we have the potential. Therefore, we must be ready to go out on a limb and make hard choices. To be successful, you need to have a new vision, go beyond the usual and experiment, do what no one has done before. Making an effect involves financial risks, and your impact must reach many people for you to be famous or wealthy. It poses two challenges: the need to compete with other potential leaders to guide people, the need to watch what you say and do so as not to damage your reputation. There is always a choice in your career between the predictable path and the one followed by a breakthrough. The latter comes with risks, but not doing what interests you will also have harmful consequences. You risk doing something that makes you unhappy and takes all your strength. Additionally, it can conflict with your values and lead to burnout and stress. And most importantly, you are unlikely to succeed in something that does not inspire you and emotionally exhausts you. By wasting time on things that don't interest you, you lose the opportunity to grow in what stimulates you. The art of earning a living is the art of finding creative ways of bringing the spheres of money and meaning together and making them overlap significantly. Michael Ellsberg. Key point 5. Surround yourself with people you can learn from. It would help if you found mentors and teachers who are already much further in their career development. You must also understand this is not a one-goal game. You can be helpful to them. But what is your value for someone who has already achieved more? You can inspire and push them up. Mentors need students not only to teach, but to learn. By teaching, they increase their expertise and understand how to be leaders. Motivate influencers to reach their goals. It will be a beneficial exchange. Finding a good mentor is a challenging task. It should be someone who shares similar values and can teach you. Meeting such a person will be the starting point of your success. You will rapidly grow as a professional. Work on creating contacts and connections. Build your network of the right people. To do this, you must be able to give. Help others to help you. And it is not only about material support, but about inspiring, motivating, and sustaining under challenging moments. When you give to your mentors, do not expect to get anything in return. Learn from someone doing amazing things now and be grateful for the opportunity. Remember that you already have something to give influencers, your connections and contacts, as well as the ability to ask the right question or give advice at the right time. To provide sound advice to someone more powerful and more successful, learn to ask these two questions. What are you happy about in your life and business? What are the challenging obstacles in your life right now? During the communication process, you will understand whether these problems relate to personal or professional aspects. You can also ask clarifying questions if you feel the need. Your emotional intelligence will help you say the right things. You will be amazed at the gratitude of the mentors for your empathy and interest. And if you help people, they will reciprocate. Key point 6. Start your business with marketing before production. The most crucial part of marketing is not positioning, advertising, or communication with customers. It is about the quality of products and services and how they meet the consumer's needs. Despite coming up with a product or service that meets real needs, you still have the responsibility of telling people about the business. The recommended strategy for doing this is called direct response marketing. It aims to inspire an immediate reaction from prospects by persuading them to take a specified action. Direct marketing includes landing pages, social media ads, email, paid ads, and other tools. Unfortunately, companies often use only brand or image marketing. The first is a long-term strategic plan for consistently increasing a brand's awareness and reputation. It intends to build an ever-expanding consumer base. Image marketing should establish a brand presence and use it to make consumer connections. Unlike direct marketing, they paint a good picture of products or services in people's minds without provoking any specific response. As an upcoming entrepreneur, you don't have the luxury of brand promotion. You need immediate results. Good marketing is about honesty and high integrity. It is the skill of understanding the needs of consumers and giving them what they need. Indeed, it is mainly about empathy, consideration for others, and the desire to help and care. It is the art of justifying trust. Of course, as a producer, you are pursuing specific financial goals, but it is a fair and honest exchange if your product is of good quality and fills a need. Real people in the real world don't care about your credentials. Results matter to them. Listening to your customers is the key to successful marketing. You will be a competent marketer if you listen and care. It would be best if you aim to become friends with your customer, to be the person they come to when they have a problem. Willingness to help is a crucial component of thriving marketing. Technical marketing tools are essential, but you won't build a quality product only through market research and targeted advertising. Try to solve the consumer's problem qualitatively or satisfy their need. Listen carefully as your close friend. Key point 7. Learn how to sell because it directly correlates with your real-world success. Before learning anything about sales, you must eliminate the "I'm above learning how to sell" mentality. Think of sales as a personal conversation in which you are trying to convince your interlocutor of something. For example, imagine you're telling a colleague about an excellent mobile dating app you recently tried. You won't list all its technical characteristics, but will speak with inspiration and enthusiasm about its unique functions. The same is true in sales. It is necessary to inspire, infect with emotions, and motivate to action. you can pump this skill. First, you need to learn the selling craft and then hone it. You might be extremely good at a craft, but not achieve significant results. That's why there are unsuccessful talented people. The skill of success includes three parts: marketing, sales, leadership. Marketing here does not mean conventional marketing. Instead, effective marketing makes people aware of you, your services, and your company. Sales are about making people want to give their money for your product. It is not about demanding money with intrusive advertising, but about the sincere desire of the consumers, who know they are paying for something that will improve their lives. Your product must be the best of all similar ones to encourage people to buy it. Leadership is about appealing to people's emotions and making them want your product or service. Moreover, leadership means setting trends and defining consumers' future needs one step ahead of competitors. Leadership is understanding and influencing, not controlling. People follow what you say when they are inspired. You can consider yourself a superhero if you can tell people about your product or service in a way that makes them hear and remember you. It will help turn them into loyal customers. Key point 8. Work on your identity to make people hear about your business. Studying in college is the starting point for creating resumes, which we will later add to over the years. But working on your reputation is much more important than your resume. You need to improve yourself as a person, not as a concept or a brand. Your brand is your personality. Take a look at the top 20 luxury brand names. In most cases, these are the names of people who started a company, built it over time, earned a reputation for excellence, and made a personal brand known worldwide. It proves that you must work on yourself to create something big and famous. Be fearless in cultivating and expressing your original, authentic personal brand. You must realize your uniqueness and inimitability. Whether you draw, write, or open a wholesale business, it will always be somewhat different from what others do. Often, people believe that others know better and neglect their creativity, relying only on the experience of their predecessors. It pays to be bold and take risks, showing what makes you different. There are many fashion houses, but we only know those that offer their uniqueness, such as Gucci, Dior, or Chanel. So, express your dissimilarity. It is also necessary to systematically develop and work with the mindset. To build a powerful personal brand, you need to switch from an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset. People with the mindset of a hired worker do not believe they have the power to influence anything. They may be cozy and safe in their comfort zone, where they have no responsibility and can rely on someone with more strength and self-confidence. This illusion forces them to remain in the shadows, but the world is changing and requires courage from us. We must be ready to make independent decisions. At first, it can be scary, but here is a great space for creativity and manifesting identity. Outsourcing and freelancing, all these activities provide new opportunities, but require independence and willingness to take responsibility. Conclusion. Today, the myth that higher education guarantees a successful professional life is expanding. Unfortunately, many authoritative people, like our parents and teachers, support this idea. They convince you that a bachelor's degree will open the door to a happy life. Without it, you should not even hope for success. They'd be right if only we were living in the last century. Reality shows that by believing in the necessity of academic knowledge, graduates accumulate debts and do not know how to repay them. It's like a vicious circle where a bachelor's degree should allow you to earn a good living, but first you have to pay a lot of money you don't have. Smart people are already seeking alternative routes. It involves replacing or complementing academic intelligence with practical, lifelong learning, rather than an academic exercise. Professional development instead of academic achievement holds the key to success. There are risks involved in either route, but choosing practice over theory can give you two for the price of one. In this economy, the means of production are in the hands of the individuals, not large corporations. To become an individual with the right blend of skills to become successful in life, you need to have mentors, invest in your connection capital, find someone you can help to become a superstar in your field, be willing to break free from the status quo. That's how you become a hero and a millionaire. Try this. A mentor can help you build long-term relationships that propel you to career success. Identify a potential mentor in your career line and seek ways to connect with and help them.